Alright, this is question from 6.1. The question is, a woman invested 24,000 rollover IRA account in the bank, paying 5%, 6%, and 7% annual interest. She invested 2,200 more at 6% than at 5%. The total amount she invested to earn the interest was 1,496. How much did she invest at each rate? So this question, we have three unknown because it comes with a 5% investment. So I let the 5% investment amount is X, 6% with Y, and 7% with Z. With three unknown, you need at least three equations in order to solve for the X, Y, Z, if there's a particular solution. So we write down the first equation by finding the information from the question itself. As here, you say she invests 24,000 for all three different investments. So the X plus Y plus Z, you'll get a 24,000. The interest money she earned was 1,496. So the interest money that you will earn is using the percentage, the rate, to multiply with the amount you invested. So I have the 0.05x plus 0.06y plus 0.07z is equal the interest money. And the third equation is coming from here. She invested 2,200 more at 5%, then at 6%, then at 5%. So that means 6% as Y. She put more money into the Y investment than the X investment. So the Y minus X is equal to 2,200. So this is the equation. You set it up. Now, if you do it by hand, it's a long process work. So since we have learned the inverse of the matrices, I'm going to use the matrix way to solve it. So the idea is, based on the equal sign of each equation here, I cut it into the half and half. Everything on the right hand side, that would be the constant constant matrix. So the right hand side is 3 number. I'm going to create a matrix B has a 3 by 1. So this is 3 by 1 matrix. Just fill in the right hand side 3 number into it. Now everything on the left hand side is kind of like we are using the coefficient number of each X, Y, and the Z term. So as here you can see, I have the X, under the X term, I have the 1, Y with 1, and the Z with 1 on the first equation. The second equation, I have the 0.05 with X, 0.06 with Y, and the 0.07 with Z. The third equation, the equation was Y minus X. In order to fill in into the matrix form, order does matter. So if your X stay in the front, you need to rewrite your equation, rearrange your equation. So I just swap these two, turn to the negative X plus Y equal 2,200. So now the coefficient with your X term is a negative 1, Y is a positive 1, no Z, that means it's 0. Now once you have these two matrix forms set it up, the idea we go with an inverse of the matrix is because when we have the matrix A to multiply X, Y, Z equal to B, right? Equal the result on the right hand side. Our goal is solving the X, Y, Z. So that means I have to get rid of the A. The inverse A there's no division with the matrix. Only way we can get rid of the matrix itself, we have to use the inverse of the matrix to cancel it, to reduce it. So the inverse of the matrix A is inverse matrix A. So I multiply the inverse of the A to put the inverse in the front of the matrix A. Since it's an equation, I need to multiply the inverse A to the right hand side as well. Now keep in mind, the location, the position does matter when you multiply with the matrices. So if your right hand side matrix, you put it on the first spot of the equation on the right hand side, when you process the right hand side, the inverse need to stay in the same location, in the same position. So you don't swap. You cannot put a B in the front and the inverse A in the back. No, because your inverse A stay in the front on the right hand side. So you have to give the inverse A on the right to the associate position. Corresponding position, my bad. So put it in the corresponding position. Now I'm going to use the calculate to solve for this question. So first I need to go to create a matrix A and B. So I go to the second matrix, go to the edit, create a matrix A with 3 by 3, and then I fill in the number on everything on the right hand side of the equal sign. Click on second quit, go back to the front page, and then click on second matrix one more time, go to the edit, create a matrix B with a 3 by 1 matrix, and then you fill in the right hand side 3 number into the matrix B. Click on second quit, go back to the front page. Now you are giving the order, giving the command to the TI calculate to proceed the inverse of A to multiply with the matrix B. So we pull out the matrix A first. So second matrix is highlight the matrix A, so you hit the enter key. Then multiply with the matrix B, so second matrix. Go down to find, highlight the matrix B, hit the enter key. Now I forgot to do the inverse. Sorry, let me go back to fix it. So here I need to fill in, so insert with the inverse. Alright, so now we have the inverse matrix A to multiply with the matrix B. Hit the enter key, and then the result here that represent the X value has 5400, Y was a 7600, and the Z has 11,000. So go with the calculate to solve for the application question or 3 by 3, 2 by 2 system of the linear equation, since you already understand the concept of the inverse of the matrix. So this is a good it's a good tool, a good resource you can use that to solving the question.